Hello guys, welcome to this episode of Music Business with Perry Martins. My name is Perry Martins and it's nice to connect with you. Anyway, so today my video is to talk to you about why you need a manager, publicist, an A&R and every other music executive that should be on your team. I was saying that today we want to talk about why you need a manager, a publicist, an A&R, and other executives on your team, right? As an artist, why you as an artist need people to work with you who are professionals in their own specialty. So you need a manager, a publicist, an A&R, and any other exec that you will need on your team. So why do you need them? Number one is this. I always say, dear artist, you are not an individual, you are an institution. You are not an individual, you are an institution. Because of that, you need people to work with you. If you really want to make music your business, make music your profession, your life's work, then you need people around you. Because making music is more than just making beats and singing on it and then put it out on social media. It is more than that. There is a lot to making music. So much goes into making music. Every part of your making music process is serious business. From your cover art to the making of the music in the studio itself, the writing of the song, the composition of the song, the recording of the song, to the publishing is serious business, and you have to take it as such. In fact, today, a court in the United States just passed a judgment. The jury is out and passed a judgment that the song that Ed Sheeran did, and he was being sued by the estate of Marvin Gaye over the chords in the song. So the jury ruled that Ed Sheeran did not violate any copyright and will therefore not pay any damages for playing certain set of chords in his song that was also in the song of Marvin Gaye, many years ago, right? When I came across the news this morning, and once again it dawned on me that music is serious business. If Ed Sheeran was found guilty, he would have paid millions of dollars in damages, for that infringement. But thankfully, the jury, looked at the case when both sides pleaded their cases and saw that, this was not an infringement. In fact, those set of chords have been used before in other songs, even before Marvin Gaye used it in his music. So what am I saying to you? Music business is serious business. It's serious. I'm not going to go into that detail, but music business is serious business. So you need people around you. So number one person you need around you is that you need a manager, you need a publicist, you need an A&R, you need a lawyer, then every other exec that can be in the team, right? And each of these people have the work they do, right? So I'm going to read out a few things, that they do. So for example, your manager is responsible for managing your entire artist career, your artistry career. Managers make sure that everything runs smoothly from marketing to plans to booking gigs and interviews and everything. So your manager literally runs your professional life. I didn't say run your personal life. Please, there's a difference between manager and PA, personal assistant. Your manager is not your personal assistant. If you want to have a personal assistant, get some kid and give them the job. But your manager is a professional role, it's a professional portfolio within your organization as an artist that has a job to do. And that job has to do around making sure that your bookings, everything about you is on point. Basically, that's the job of the manager. Your bookings, your recording, when you're going to record, cutting and agreeing on deals. Your manager represents you with your lawyer. If your manager happens to be a lawyer, fantastic, amazing. But if your manager is not a lawyer, then you need one. So this is the job of the manager in short, right? So you have your publicist whose responsibility is to ensure that your music gets noticed by the right people at the right places. The job of your publicist is to make sure that the noise about you is being made, you are regularly and consistently in the news for the right reasons. It's also the job of your publicist to manage crisis when there is a problem in publicity, to manage if there is a problem, with your personality, with your image. So your publicist is your image maker. It's the person that makes sure that you're being put out in the proper light always and all the time. He's the person that also manages when there is a crisis, when there is when you do something wrong, when you shit in the church, like we say it in my local place. When you shit in the church, your publicist has to manage the mess, right? So now your A&R is the personnel that is responsible for finding up and coming talent and developing their sound into something commercially viable. So your A&R is the person that would help with your songwriting, help with arranging your sound, help with checking what is happening out there, what is the buzz out there, and how can we tap into it musically, right? So if you are also running a label, the job of the A&R is to find new talent, find people who you as the other artists can do collaborations with, right? So if you are a label, then your A&R's job is to find up and coming talent that can sign to the label. If you have an A&R you're working with, their job will also be to connect you. So let's say you're an upcoming artist and you have an A&R that you work with. His job will also be to connect you to the big artists, to connect you to the labels, to basically, look at your sound and see who can come on your sound and make it better, and then give you mileage. Because at the end of the day, we rub off on each other. The artists rub off on each other in these days to be able to get the mileage they need. The upcoming artist, you need an established artist to just give you an introduction to his audience, right? So that's the job of an A&R. There are several other execs, music executives that work within and around you as an artist, to make things work for you. So, but these four people are very key. Your lawyer, your manager, your publicist, and your A&R. These guys are very important to make your music career move forward. Of course, there is social media manager and every other person that's out there, but these are the core people. Then there are people who you contract by extension, your producers, graphic designers, video editors, a lot of people that you need in your space. But the most important thing is for you to understand that you are an institution. Your music is an institution, and therefore you must see yourself as that. And the money you make is more than just streams from the stores or booking from gigs. There's a lot more on the table that you can take advantage of if your team know what they're doing. So this is just a short, summary of what we have posted on our website, distro.substack.com, about the kind of persons you need around you as an artist. Read that article, and then you have also watched this video, and then subscribe, like, share, and always get educated, because that's what we're trying to do at Rivera, to help you to know more about music business. Cheers, and have an amazing day.